So one of my favorite techniques to use for anxiety, stress, and panic is called the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. And so this is a method where we really just engage our senses to be able to slow our racing thoughts and to be able to relax our body and just kind of pull us out of that state of panic and anxiety. So the first thing we start with is the five. And so what you're going to do is you're going to look around your room and try to find five different things that you can see. And I want you to really try to focus on these items. And, we're going to kind of pull you out of whatever space you're stuck in with your mind and your body. So first thing we're going to do is look for five things. So just looking around my room, I can see a really tall green plant. I can see these leather chairs. I can see the light shining in from the window, and the leaves outside are kind of rustling around. Um, I can see the cars that are outside. Okay, so that's the first thing. So just looking for five different things you can see and notice. Step two is going to be number four. So we're looking for four different things that we can actually get up and feel in the room, engaging our sense of touch. So, um, I like to try to recommend looking for items that maybe have like a texture to them, something soft. So in my room, I have like a deck of cards. And actually, with this, I can run my fingers along the edges of these cards and really notice what they feel like. Maybe I want to feel the rough edge of this table. I can feel my soft pants. I can feel this pin and even kind of like clicking it, feeling how it feels in my hand. Um, and then, yeah, maybe I even feel like my hair, like it's part of your body. So, yeah, just trying to find four things that you can feel, things that are soft, things that are rough, but really focusing in on how they feel. And then number three, we're going to kind of sit quietly and try to listen for three different things we can hear. And this can be kind of challenging if you're in a quiet room, or if you're at home with the kids, it could be really easy. So we're just going to sit quiet for a minute and see what we can hear. So I can hear the humming of like the air conditioning a little bit, the wind outside a little bit. It's really quiet here. So maybe like the cars that are driving by. But just kind of sit in silence for a minute and see what you can hear. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them and really just kind of focus in whatever is most comfortable for you. And then number two, we're going to find two things that we can smell. So this one, I really don't have anything to give you an example, but I'll kind of tell you what I really like for my clients to find. So if you can get up in your kitchen and maybe grab something out of your pantry, like some coffee beans, smell really good. Maybe some fruit that you can smell that smells kind of sweet and tasty. So just finding something that can kind of bring that sense of smell and engage it. You can also grab like your favorite candles or essential oils if you have anything like that. Smells of like lavender can be relaxing. So anything that you can find that can really engage your sense of smell. Because what we're doing here is just whenever we're anxious, all of our senses kind of go offline, but we're going to try to engage them and get them back online. And then our final one thing is we're going to find one thing that we can taste. So I really like to recommend like sour candies. They can really help engage that sense of taste. Something cold, like if you have a cold glass of water, and really just focusing on that cold sensation when as it goes down your throat. Um, Focusing on that sour taste of the candy in your mouth, or maybe the really yummy taste of like chocolate just melting in your mouth, but really trying to focus in. So yeah, so that's 5-4-3-2-1 grounding method. So try that out. You can do it pretty much anywhere. You can do it at home, at school, at your job, but that can really just help you to reduce this anxiety and panic that you're feeling. What's special about these techniques is we're actually giving solutions to how you can help. Whenever you're anxious and stressed, your body kind of goes into a little bit of dissociative mode, and it kind of tenses up, and it can cause like your body to feel a little bit numb, or it can feel like really tight and stressful. So all of these techniques are things that you can do anywhere. Um, People don't notice you doing them. You can do them kind of in private or out in public, but it's just solutions that actually work that you can use in your day to day life.